26. Operation Northwoods. After the fall of the Soviet Union, the U.S. had no one left to fight, no enemy on which to blame their problems, no war to justify the production of billions of dollars worth of weapons. Not only was the American military industrial complex on the brink of collapsing, but people were waking up. They were protesting things like the World Trade Organization and the International Monetary Fund, powerful clandestine groups of unelected officials who weren't used to such scathing public scrutiny. Films that glorified the destruction of systems like Fight Club, The Matrix were being released to enraptured audiences. The elites were losing control, and they feared their power wouldn't last much longer. Something had to be done. Whatever it was, it had to be big. It had to be dramatic. It had to instill fear in the hearts of millions so that they could jump us to a timeline where they had more power and more control. A timeline where we were in a constant state of war. That's when someone floated the idea of attacking our own country. It wasn't a new idea. In the 60s, the CIA had submitted a proposal to President Kennedy entitled Operation Northwoods, which called for a series of false flag attacks against the United States. These acts of terrorism were to be blamed on Cuba in order to create public support for the war against the nation, which had recently become communist under Fidel Castro. The proposals submitted in the report included hijackings, bombings, and a fabricated attack on a civilian aircraft complete with funerals for mock victims. Operation Northwoods was never officially accepted by the U.S. government. It was authorized by the Joint Chiefs of Staff, but subsequently rejected by President Kennedy, who was killed a year later. Excerpt from Confessions of a Government Manifester.